So at the global rounds, we talked about and we sang about kintsugi, the idea of repairing a broken thing by putting it back together, piece by piece, stitching it, knowing that it doesn't have to be perfect to be whole. At the Tournament of Champions, for us, this one's about yobitsugi. You take the broken pieces of many different things and put them together to make one new whole. So the Tournament of Champions is about 9 different global rounds made into one community. Yale, in a way, is the golden lacquer that binds us all together. It's a gathering of scholars from all the different global rounds. There's about 3,000 of them here with us this week from all over the world.
It's really like the journey with the scholars and the WSC team. Their energy, their humor, the way that they're not always so, like serious. They're like laid back and they're not afraid to like laugh with you.
You can tell that out of all of these people, they all have the same interest as you. They all want to be here and they're all here for the same reason.
We encourage that sort of individuality and thinking outside of the box and having a bit more fun with the way they work.
It can be a poem, it can be a drawing, it can be, just a typical essay, it could be a story.
In the 18 years of the program, no one has ever gotten all 120 questions right. It's just how it's made, but it's not made to discourage them from proceeding with an academic challenge. If a scholar is confused between A and B, they can pick both A and B and get half a point. If they're confused between 3 options, pick 3, get 1/3, because they should still be rewarded for knowing how much ever they know.
Our debate format was designed to be friendly to people who were coming into debate for the first time. And that includes a unique aspect of our debate format, which is that judges do not provide feedback at the end of the debate. We asked the 2 different teams to share feedback with one another so that by the end of the day, everyone's learned some things and they've helped each other become better debaters.
We are currently in the New Haven Green. This is where most of the tasks of the Scholars Scavenge happen. And right there, over there in the corner, is where you can meet our very lovely alpacas.
They're like the mascot of the World Scholars Cup. I low-key thought that one of them was gonna spit at me, so I was a little bit scared, but other than that, it was pretty cool. I also like their little afro puffs on the top.
Each team is given a clicker. We then, on a large LED screen, play a video clip. It's either from TikTok or Netflix, or 9 out of 10 times from an anime. And then we relate it to the curriculum, and then each team has 15 seconds to answer that question.
Sometimes it brings some fights in the team, like every second, press that, no, press that, I press that, no, press that.
Middle of the bowl is when things get intense. And to sort of break that, we give out alpacas right in the middle to let them know that you may be studying stuff that's sort of serious, you may be in a situation that's stressful, but don't take yourselves too seriously. We have a furry friend for you as emotional support.
They're fluffy and they're very good to punch. The plushie is not the real thing.
She hugs her alpaca very
tightly,
very
until
tight.
it cannot breathe, like suffocation, like this.
Handsome Dan came out during the alpaca adoption. He is the Yale mascot. So the first thing that he did, he decided to start attacking the alpacas.
The show is one of my favorite things at the Scholars Cup because you have scholars who feel free to share those unusual talents with full strength and pride and confidence.
I don't think this is something you could do anywhere else. I said the culture of awkwardness, I feel like it's so accepted in most scholarship because they make it accepted. So everyone follows suit.
After a week of academics and working hard, the ball is a moment for them to kind of all reconvene in one space with the coaches and everyone else that's there. You kind of just have this incredibly wholesome and positive atmosphere.
Welcome to the Cultural Fair! Malaysia! Thailand! India! Indonesia! USA!
I've visited so many booths. I've gotten this toy right here, this one, which can balance on your hand, and it's pretty cool.
It changes the view on what you think of everyone around in the planet. You see that although they are almost entirely different backgrounds, they're people too. They're just like you.
It's this very stunning image of all these flags together from so many different places. Places that may have conflicts with each other, people that may not be on good terms with others. But at the end of the day, we're all standing on one stage. Our flags are touching each other. The poles are clanking, and we're all just here in this one global community.
Seeing them come up on stage, it's one of the most heartwarming experiences, especially the ones that are shocked. Because not everyone expects to have performed as well as they did. And that one medal might mean the world to them.
Once you come to World Scholars Cup, you can really see how, like, even as kids, you can still form a global community.
And you don't see students cheering only for those who came with them. You see students cheering for those that they've met along the way. And the scholars show us that you can build something new together. Here, every country was cheered, every scholar was celebrated. If we had a room full of people twice their age, that might not have happened. Some might call it innocence, some might call it idealism. I call it hope, optimism, openness. I call it the World Scholars Cup.